Hey guys, this is Dee. I just wanted to get on here tonight and have a little chat. First off, I'm gonna let you know I'm like totally stuffed up and I have crazy allergies. I had a nap and I woke up with the cat on my face, so I can't think clearly, and so I've actually written down a lot of what I want to say tonight because usually I just talk to you guys and that's fine, but I just can't think clearly. So I wrote it down because I have a message I want to deliver and I want to deliver it clearly and like accurately. So I actually am going to read to you a lot of stuff. So I apologize. I blame it on allergies, but I just wanted to get on and talk a little bit about New Year's and things you can do in the new year. And I think what's really important for all of us to do in this new year, including myself. And I got this idea while I was writing down ideas for myself. And then I was like, I got to share this because I think this is kind of not bad advice for everybody. So here we go. So I'm thinking like it would be nice if this is the year for all of us to find authenticity in our lives and to celebrate it. You know what I mean? Like find what makes us different, whether it be our strengths, our challenges, good and bad, and celebrate all of it because it's what makes us unique and what makes us different as people and makes us different among each other, which is great, right? Like that's what we want. That's awesome. And it's nice to stand out and be different. So I have 4 points that I've written down about how we can do this and what to do to be able to acknowledge this authenticity and to grow it and thrive on it and celebrate it, and to do that throughout this next year. And we'll enter 2024 maybe with a lot of changes made, a lot of good changes, and in a different place than we are now. Not that where we are now is bad, but we can always be better, right? Like everyone can. I'm so sorry, my throat's dry more than usual. I'm like chugging water more than usual, if that's even possible. But anyway, so my first point is to identify what makes us special and different, our talents, our strengths, and to be proud of those things, to let them translate into confidence and an inner sense of value, beauty, and strength. So that's a tough one. Like, that's just about self-reflection. That's just about looking at ourselves really critically and objectively and trying not to be subjective about it. Like subjective would be from how we feel, as opposed to objectively would be how we convey to others. So it would be things that people can see and they experience when they're in our presence. So what our strengths are, what we're good at, what our talents are, those things, and really be proud of them and really acknowledge them and be proud that we have those qualities, because everybody's positive qualities are different, right? So we're lucky to have the ones that we have. So the second point is to, again, on the flip side, identify our challenges and how they impact us, what we'd like to be different in our lives, and accept those challenges as part of what makes us unique. Again, it's like accepting what the positive things that makes us different and unique. The same goes for the negative things. They make us different and unique as well. Make a plan to make changes that we want to make, filled with like little baby steps, like micro achievements. So little things along the way that we can change, not the big massive change, but the little things that we change along the way, and celebrate those when we reach those little smaller goals and like little step goals. And concentrate on how our life is going to look once we've made those changes. And this is a little bit about, I guess, about manifestation. And I've been reading a lot about it. I don't know how I feel about all of it, but I do believe that we can manifest a lot within ourselves, and our mind and our constant thought and where we put our attention is where the direction we're going to go, right? And that's always true. I mean, like when you're driving, whatever direction you look in is where you're going. They teach you that in driving school firsthand. If you're looking at a tree while you're making a turn, you're going to turn right into that tree. So I know it's not exactly the same, but it's the same thing where we, to some degree, where we put our attention is the direction we're going. So if we concentrate on what our life is going to be like once those changes are made, then I feel like we'll naturally, even without conscious effort, move in that direction, which is kind of cool. And I believe it's 100% possible, and it's something I'm certainly going to be doing. It's something new to me this year that I've learned towards the end of 2023. I've made a lot of changes in myself, and a lot of it has to do with that. And I'm excited to see what the new year is going to bring, because now I feel like I know a bit more about it, and I'm conscious of it and aware of it, to constantly be thinking in the positive and thinking in an abundance mindset, and like I'm already there, and constantly just behaving and feeling and trying to direct my emotions to a place that they would be if I was already there and I already had the goals, or already achieved the goals I wanted to. And I feel like it's made a difference for me, and it's working. So third point, let go of all the things that have hurt us in the past. First, we need to acknowledge them. So acknowledge exactly what pain we have, and things maybe we've ignored or run away from, or we've let overrun us and take us down. One way or the other, we need to acknowledge them. Then appreciate that some of that pain and suffering has given us strengths and resiliency and an overall ability to rise above challenges. We need to appreciate this, because that's true. Every bad experience we encounter, that we get through, just makes us stronger. Like, it gives us new character qualities. It gives us, it demonstrates how strong we are. It demonstrates our resiliency. Like, there is positive that comes out of negative and hurtful things, as hard as that is to appreciate. It does do a lot for our character. Once we do this and we've appreciated the good that's come after the fact and how we've handled it, then we need to let it go and just say goodbye to those things. We need to make a conscious decision that those challenges don't identify us, they don't make us who we are, and they're just experiences that have helped to make us the amazing person that we are today. Because without all the good and the bad that's happened, we wouldn't be the same person. We need all of that to be who we are. And if we love ourselves today, then we need to love everything that made us what we are today. So we need to at least appreciate it. Maybe not love it. That's a bit strong, since some awful things have happened to a lot of us. But anyways, that's all they are now, are things that help make us who we are today. And they have absolutely no power over us. Like, they're gone, they're in the past. We've taken the good that we can from it, and we've built that into our character. It's made us better people, and we push the pain and the suffering in the past. It's gone, and we need to just sweep it out. And every time it comes to mind and we have that hurt in our heart and in our mind, and we think about it, we need to acknowledge it, see it, and let it go, and make a conscious decision to think about something else. And it's hard to do at first, but it's something that works with experience and practice. And I've learned this. I learned this in therapy, to be honest, years ago. They taught me that you acknowledge the pain and suffering that you've experienced, you see it, you feel it, and then you say goodbye. And you consciously make a decision to think about something different. And it is a skill that you get better at. And I'm telling you, it works, because it 100% has worked for me and for some of my loved ones and the people I know, and it works. So keep that one in mind. So there's one more point, last point. Look at the things we love in our life. Identify the things that we don't love in our life and we don't want, and make a choice to let what we love grow and eliminate what we don't, and eliminate the things that we don't love that are in our life. So we're going to let the good things grow and get bigger and take up more space in our day-to-day life, and the things we don't love, we're going to let them minimize and get smaller and smaller until we can brush them out of the way too. This can be something that we can do quickly. These are things that we can do quickly, whether it be relationships or our job or things like that. We could be radical, and I'm not saying be radical and quit your job overnight or end your relationship, but I mean, there's things that we can do quickly, decisions we can make and changes we can make. And then there's changes and things that we have to do over time. For instance, if you're quitting smoking or quitting a habit or something, like, that is something that has to be done over time. You need medical help a lot of the times. Those are things where a lot of times it is a timely thing, and it's not going to happen instantly. But every single day that you're working on it is a day that you can consider it done, because as long as you're working on it, you're doing the work, you're getting rid of it, those negative aspects. So either way, decide that each day will be a reflection of a little more of those things in our lives that we love, and a little less of those things in our lives that we don't. And that's what I meant by every day that we work on it, we'll see more of those and experience more of what we love and less of what we don't, because we're constantly aware, constantly conscious, and making those decisions and choices to expand on those things that we do love and appreciate, and to let those things we don't come by, acknowledge them, let them go. And if it's not something you can just acknowledge and let go, then we use the resources that we can and do our very best to consciously every day to make a step forward. That's all, in making that change in our life. And that's the best we can do, and that's all that anyone can ever expect, and that's all we can expect of ourselves. So that was all. That was really all of it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments box. I like to read them. They give me insight and give me ideas and thoughts on videos I need to make in the future and that kind of stuff too, and things for self-reflection. So I do really appreciate them. Don't forget to, if you like this video and it does resonate with you and you like the points I made, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. And all of you, please have a wonderful new year, full of love and acceptance, beauty, appreciation, and peace. And I truly hope that each of us experiences that this year, and that we make a lot of amazing changes and we feel our best every single day, because that's a choice we can make. And I hope all of us do that. I'm certainly going to try every day, and I hope you guys too. So anyway, that's all for tonight, and I hope you guys have a great sleep and a great evening, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye now.